my friends, Andrea here with a new process video for the Hip Kit Club. We are going to be making a layered butterfly mini album today using one of the exclusive cut files that Annette from the design team have for us this month. Make sure that you check the cut files in the website and that you subscribed to get access to them. This is wonderful. This is a dream to work with. Okay, so we are gonna have, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 5-layered mini album, and we're gonna use some of the solid and some of the upper layer design. And I'm going to start, this is one of the February Pink Fresh Studio papers that I still had, and I'm using it for the cover for 2 reasons. I do love the design, I do love the color, and it's also super thick and the texture is wonderful. And I'm using the B side. Is this the B side or the A side? I actually believe it is the A side of paper number 13 from the Bloom Street collection. And because I want this, you're gonna see we're gonna get to the point where I'm going to use double-sided tape to tape those together, because I'm using this ribbon to allow my mini album to close. So we're gonna have a half butterfly in the end, and then it will open and we'll have all those layers and all the beauty happening in there. Okay, I also wanted to play with some mixed media here. So I'm coming with some white gesso, just because the color and the doubles in the pattern of paper, these double-sided pages, is super bright. I do love that, but in this case, especially because I wanted to use the embellishment mousse, I wanted it to be softer and lighter. So this product, this mousse is, oh my goodness, one of my favorite products. It's what's been motivating me to use mixed media more and more this past couple of months. And the stencil I'm using is one designed by Paige Evans, and it was part of the color kit. It came on the April 2019 kits, I believe. This yellow one, you can see I've used already a lot of it, and it is, out of the 3 colors that we've gotten this past 2 months, it is my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna set it aside to dry, and this is one of the vellum pages that I had leftovers from the February kit. And this is going to be the smallest butterfly that I used from the cut files. The vellum, it's going to be in the middle. It's just going to create that an extra layer, and then we're going to go ahead, we're going to fussy cut it, and we're going to go ahead and machine stitch the borders just to close it. Okay, so we are done with that one. Then this is another one. It's a little bit bigger, and we are also gonna bring the vellum and add that 3rd layer, but we are only going to machine stitch the middle of it. I'm fussy cutting it. It's gonna have the butterfly shape, but it is gonna be 3 layers of paper. And it was more just to try a different way to do it, more than creating another page to add pictures. This is a layer of interest that will allow me to play with it. We're also going to add a little bit of the embellishment mousse on the vellum page, but we'll get there. I think what I'm not sure, I'm still deciding, should I leave it as is? What am I gonna do with it? Am I gonna add pictures? What's gonna happen? Plus, I think I cut a separate piece of paper and I wasn't sure, is this the right paper I want to use? Does it look okay? So I go with it. I'm now going to machine stitch around the edges of these two butterflies. I used silver thread on this one. I am more of either white or gold thread, so this was the first time for me trying to use silver or incorporate silver in a project. All right, still deciding. Okay, so I decided to machine stitch around the edges of the third layer. Say it that way. The pink or the front layer, it's gonna stay as is. I'm not gonna add any machine stitching or anything else at the moment. All right, so that works. And now that I checked, the embellishment mousse is dry, and I'm going to add some of the double-sided tape to tape this to the actual cover. And again, many reasons. I know that I said this is a thick paper, but now it has two separate sheets of paper that makes it even more even stronger. Plus I get to cover the ribbon, so I'm able to close it and I still have the whole front cover to play with. So now I'm using one of the February stencils. This is a Vicky Button stencil that we got in the color kit last month. I'm coming back with my favorite color. I'm not going for a perfect shape. I'm not going to try to cover the whole page, but I did want I do like the fact that you'll be able to see that from once you get to that layer. I went to get some paper clips to keep everything in place. Okay, more paper clips, and we go with the other side. You could use different colors, or you can use different kind of materials, just maybe white, texture paste, and use watercolors, or mix it with this one. So, okay, just checking. I'm going to machine stitch through the middle to keep all the layers together. And the reason why I'm not doing it including the covers is because I left, you'll see once I show you the cover, but you'll see that I wanted to add some detail to the outside, and I didn't want the thread to be seen from the outside of the album. I wanted to keep it clean. Now this is a super thin, really sticky double-sided tape, and that's what I used to keep it in place. If you are not really particular about so here it is. I just want it to be clean. I didn't want the back stitches to show. All right, so before I start decorating, I'm just making sure that I add an additional a little bit more double-sided tape. Okay, so I'm deciding on what are the pictures, what am I gonna do in those pages. I went with pictures from a trip that I took with my mom and my sister last January. That was the last time I saw them. So these days it's been a lot of, chatting and following up with each other, but the fact that we haven't been able to, spend time together it's been hard. So plus the fact that it is a butterfly album, I said, okay, maybe this will be just for the girls. And in the video, I'll be showing you only few pages in the process of decorating those pages. We'll see the flip through and how all the pages ended up looking like. But this will be, I think I'll be showing you 2 or 3 of the pages and the whole process beginning to end, how I decorated it. And this is, the idea was to choose 2 products. I'm focusing this on, we have the Nuvo embellishment mousse. I really wanted to make sure that if you got the color kits, please try it. Use it. It's wonderful what you can make with it. Okay, and the other thing, I couldn't decide. There are so many wonderful things that are part of these kits. So I went with butterflies everywhere. Butterfly cut files, butterfly stickers, butterfly puffy stickers, everything butterflies. Okay, so for the second page, I thought it was still too plain, and so I went back and got some of the embellishment mousse, and this is the one that we got on the February kit. Now we just have to wait for it to dry a little bit, and I'm just testing, okay, what pictures are we gonna use? Is it gonna be 1, 2? I want this title. Seems like it did not take that long to try because I'm already working on it, which is good. Okay, it's gonna be that now. I maybe use that on the other side. I'm also gonna keep that one because I will probably use it. Some foam adhesive, and you'll see, and this is why, and that's why I remember to bring it up, the butterflies. So you will get some of you'll see around the Bloom Street ones, the Fifth and Monaco from Pink Paisley as well. So different butterflies all over. Here we're just getting to the end and just showing you how I went and added another butterfly. Is the flip through. So as you can see, there is, I went and added mini tassels, and that is the reason why the cover ends up being really clean, the back cover as well, but I still have the ribbon that allows me to close it. In the middle, I used one of the Bloom Street puffy, the butterflies to go in the middle. I think it was the right size, right colors. And here we go. I'm just showing you a little bit of how the pages ended up looking like. I added some journaling in some of the pages, not all of them, but few details. So one half of it is from one part of the trip, and then the other half has pictures from the other half of the trip. And I do like the fact that there are so many layers and so many details, but you can also keep it close and you can add it to your mini album collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to take a look at the Hip Kit Club products. The March kits are a dream. The April kits are already shipping and have many wonderful products. The cut files for March and April are also beautiful. It is a blog post with all the details on this project. I will have all the measurements and the papers and the products that I use to create this mini album. So I hope you have a very good day and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.